Hello everybody, what is going on, and welcome back to episode number 60 today of our My Player Career Mode. I hope you are all doing well. We have got 5 games of action coming your way today, but before we jump into the highlights, I wanted to ask you guys to do me a favour. If you could and you are already not subscribed, then please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. It takes literally a second. It is free, and I checked my channel, over 70% of you watching my videos over the past month are not subscribed for whatever reason. So if that is you, if you could do me that favor, that would be immense. So thank you in advance if you have gone ahead and done that. And if you're already subscribed, then immense too. So thank you for that as well. But yeah, let's jump into the highlights then. Celtic in the Champions League. At this point in time, we pretty much knew we were through, but we wanted that top seed, so made sure of it by playing this game right here. Sadio Mane started us off with the first goal of the game just before half-time. A simple pass back into the finish, and you can see as well, it was really well taken by Mane. Just seemed to find that space in a box. You get the space, I'll find you. That's pretty much how it works when we're playing this Manchester United team. And not before long, we were then put under a bit of pressure. The same player who scored one of the goals against us when we earlier played against them in our group stage nearly got another one. But David De Gea, very quick towards that near post to make the save. And you'll see it from this angle as well. A decent stop from our number 1 too. But we did find the second goal, 23 minutes until we ended off the game. The ball through from McTominay, we latched onto it, and there was still a lot of work to be done here as we were trying to just get past the Celtic defence, but they stuck with us pretty well up until the little turn into the firing finish, into the bottom corner, and it was Manchester United 2, Celtic 0. And that means if we can hold on to this, which with 20 minutes to go, we should, we would top our group regardless of the result against Schalke later on in the video. So we knew full well the job was done. 6 minutes from time, we arguably, it could have been 3-0 in front when Thomas Muller rose to win the header here, but couldn't convert it onto the target. That was full time, it was secured, we get top seed, which means if Atletico have won their group, we will not face them in the first knockout round of the Champions League. So that could actually be a good thing because they're having quite a good season, Atletico. But for our second and final post-com game today, we welcome West Ham to Old Trafford. As the sides pop up on the screen, you can see both 11s. This game, not a lot happened in it. So yeah, we had to take, realistically, the only real chance that we got. Munir here manages to work the shot. He forces the keeper into a save. McTominay kind of puts it back in. A fight for possession. Someone managed to squeeze through. Tap-in is there. But the referee blew his whistle. And I thought he'd given us a foul against us. But it did say nice tackling. So I didn't understand what was going on until this. McTominay had strayed offside. So yeah, very, very close to the opening goal of the game. But we did get it just before half-time. Getting into the penalty area. Fake Rabona to get it back on the left foot. If only my finish would have been slightly better on this. It would have been some goal to watch. But yeah, the shot at the end after the great piece of skill, it didn't really go as I planned. But thankfully, the ball bounced straight back and I reacted quickest to smash it home. So we got the goal anyway, and we can still use the skill to say how we got the goal. But at full time, United won, West Ham 0 the final score. And yeah, another day, another very slender 1-0 lead. So we have to take the wins when they do come around. And if it means us, having the 3 points instead of the 1, then of course we will take that 100%. Premier League table though, 14 games in, look at it. We are right where we want to be, fighting with the other clubs around us for the top spot. So I'm excited to see this Premier League season, the way it's going to pan out. But for us now then, we go to the Carabao Cup quarter-final, where we face off against our rivals City. And that game is the first live game of the day. So sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy it. Skriniar's ball down this right-hand side. Muller will collect it. Lovely touch. Now Martial, as we get the space maybe to get in behind here. Titi allows us to get past him. Have we got a shot though at the end of this? Ederson comes out. No, it's gone in anyway. I don't know who got the goal, as seemingly, I don't actually know how that went in. Off the underside of the crossbar. It is our goal, but is it going to go down as an own goal? Was there like a slight deflection on that potentially? I'm not even sure. But, yeah, when I was celebrating there, the camera went a bit strange. It makes me think it's not actually going to be given to us. I mean, Titi here is trying, well, it's our goal. Titi is trying to get back goal side, using his strength here, but we were able to just about hold him off. Ederson comes out, can't make the save. And that is so close to hitting the crossbar and coming back out. Underside, and it nestles in. 1-0 United in this quarter-final. City looking for a chance here at the end of this first half. Pedro Porro has done exceptionally well here as he nearly goes all the way through. Dalot will make the challenge, but Van der Beek Has the shot kept out by David De Gea. We've got a minute left of added time in this first half. De Bruyne to take the resulting corner. Sends it in, and it's headed away by Martial up towards the feet of Mane, who, if he can flick this around the corner, we might have a chance here right at the end. I'm just trying to get any opportunity as we weave our way through. But are we actually through? That's the question. Pedro Porro with us. It doesn't look like actually, we are in. What has just happened there? Ederson will keep it out. Half-time whistle. From absolutely nothing, we could have been 2 in front. Tell you what, I don't know how I managed to still get that chance, because I thought Pedro Porro had pretty much dealt with it. Somehow we managed to some way get the shot away, but hey, first half, and it's been good for us. We have taken the game to City here. We've got to keep it up in the second. Pedro Porro under control. We're over there to try and make the challenge, and what a challenge it is, as we now win it back for our team and release Sadio Mane. He's in acres of space here. What can he do with the ball, though? That is the question. Are City about to concede a second in the game? Pedrosa! Into Ederson, who pulls off the stop. But this performance here has shown us that we have the quality and the capability to fight for this title right until the final day. I know this is in the Carabao Cup, but it's still a very strong City side who are up there so far in this Premier League year. So, you know, if we can match them and arguably better them, as we are doing here right now, that says a lot about us, as we are able to turn away from Van der Beek, get towards the byline again, looking for the deep cross towards the back post. Martial might just win that, not quite. Draxler able to get a foot there to clear it away. I think I might ask for a substitution here. 13 minutes to play. You can see my stamina bar. With Spurs to come, I want to make sure I'm fully fit for that game. Oh, what has just happened here? Bernardo Silva's in! And Skriniar has spared the blushes of Diego Dalot. What was he doing there? I tell you what, that is awful defending. I can't quite believe what I've just seen. Dalot, he's under no pressure. He seems to just jump out of the way of the ball. The substitute has come through. We now have a corner to defend. And now that I am taken off, I sincerely hope this doesn't go to penalties, because we're not on to take one. We are able to head the first delivery in to our box away. Fornals will help it on its way up towards Mane. Off to Fornals again, and it seems like we've dealt with the danger. But Diego Dalot put us under pressure there for absolutely no reason at all. Emre Can towards Muller. Seconds left of this game. Anderson wins it back, but that will bring the referee's whistle, as the final whistle is now blown. It's finished. Manchester United 1, City 0. We have the beating of our rivals. We knock them out of the Carabao Cup, and we advance through to the semi-finals ourselves. Great performance. Thoroughly deserved that, in my opinion, the win there. We were the team looking more lively on the attack. And just in general, although we didn't have as much of the ball as City, we did better when we did have it. So, yeah, on to the next game. Spurs in the Premier League. Player of the Year for 2024 shortlist has been announced. As you see, pundits have suggested that Mbappe, Sane, Silva and Neres all stand a chance of scooping the prize in a ceremony held this December. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm not sure if I am in the shortlist or not. It'd be good to know. I don't know how it works, if they release the shortlist or if it's literally just they'll announce the winner. I think this, sort of season at least, this last 6 months, you can see there, we've played 28 games. We've had a goal contribution rate of 41 goals in 28 appearances, which is incredible form. But in fairness, as a team, we didn't really win that much. The last year just gone, we only really got the Europa League. So it's taken from January to December, of course, of 2024. And I don't know if I did enough in the January to sort of, what would it be, July period. So I guess we'll find out. But let's move into game then against Spurs. We could arguably put a late shout in there to be able to potentially win it, depending on how we perform here. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. There's the team. We'll see Spurs when we get into game. Former Manchester United right back is in there. Ricardo Pereira starts against us. Of course, Harry Kane, captain in the Spurs side, with Phil Foden playing in central midfield / CDM sort of position. But it's interesting because Ricardo Pereira, how is he going to perform against us on his first, I believe, start since leaving the club? For us, of course, Kehrer picks up that right back spot. Pedrosa's still in midfield, even though he's a left back. Muller still getting those starts on the right wing, with Martial leading the line, which means Munir on the bench, Depay on the bench, Emre Can on the bench, Fornals as well. So we have a lot of quality to bring on should we need them today. But I feel like we'll get the job done anyway. Harry Kane will get us underway for this game. Martial, lovely touch here. There's a pass on if he wants to use it. He does. Martial's waiting in the centre still. Martial for the tap in. And Manchester United break this deadlock here and take the lead. I've just realised as well, Luke Shaw is starting for Spurs as well. So there's two former Manchester United defenders in that back four. And neither one of them could prevent the first goal of this game. It was Martial, honestly, who put the work in, though. He managed a fake shot to open up the space at that point. I'd already made the run, and it was a simple 1-2 as he just waits in the centre. Phil Foden there tracking him back, but not close enough. Adero can do nothing about it. And we have the lead here. Martial again showing great feet once again, and this time we're in. No, it's the right foot. The right foot which lets us down. If it was left, that was surely 2-0. Oh, I sliced across it, and that's why it's gone wide. But I tell you what, Anthony Martial is causing problems for this Spurs backline. His feet are just too quick for them. And as it stands right now as well, Spurs have got an issue because we've conceded 3 goals in 14 Premier League games so far this season. So to be 1-0 down at this stage, you know, the way the stats are, that suggests that we're probably not going to concede a goal here either. And the way it stands, there's been 2 shots in the game. Both of them have been to us. We've scored 1, and we've just put that one wide. So other than that, there's been nothing else to show. So I don't see a way that Spurs will get back in this one. And honestly, with Martial playing the way he is, we could well go 2 in front. Pereira, though, good skill here to find Foden. Foden, edge of the penalty area, goes to the ball in towards Harry Kane. Flick up, and the volley goes wide. The space here, Martial, he's got the pace, surely here, up against Caldara. Martial, go all the way. Why are you turning to this right-hand side? He's still got to score, right? I was going to say, he still will find the finish. Tottenham 0, Manchester United 2. Both of them to our number 9, who is having a fine game here. And this is the link-up play that could well take us to glory this season at Manchester United. If Martial starts up front and we play just in behind, the way it's worked today has been unreal. So if this happens more often than not this season, we'll be in for success. 2-0 to Man United. Spurs have been non-existent here. Really haven't been anywhere near as good as they probably should be. Full time here then against Spurs. 2-0 victory. That man on your screen grabbed them both, and it was overall another great performance added to the City game earlier on. That might be where we end off today. We'll see. If it is, I will see you for the table and all that good stuff in just a second. One more game to go today then as we take on Arsenal at Old Trafford. But before that, we've got to play our final Champions League game against Schalke. And as we're already mathematically through as top seed, I'll just be going ahead and simming the game. We also get to see who we will face in our first knockout round in a second as well. So it finished 3-2 in that game, so another victory on the board as well. I'm tempted to check out our opponents right now, or do I wait till the end of the video to do that? I think I'll wait. So we'll jump into game against Arsenal, we'll play this out, and then we'll come back, show you the table, show you our opponents, and go through all of that needs to be showed. Martial starting up front, happy about that. Let's take the game to Arsenal and pick up another 3 points here. Pretty sure I say this every time we play against them, but the Arsenal side is so weak compared to what you'd expect to see. Unai Emery's still in charge at the Emirates, but we should have no problems in winning this game. Sadio Mane, fake shots back, now plays the ball in. There's Pedrosa in the centre, and there is the first goal of this game. It surprisingly hasn't come from our number 9, it's come from Pedrosa, on-running from central midfield. But it was made down that left-hand side by Sadio Mane, the fake shot there, and then just to play the pass inside, got the touch past Jamal Lascelles, I believe it was. At that point, we had 2 to pick out. Pedrosa finishes it. 1-0 United. Emre Can, look at the space here down this left-hand side, and he finds us as well. Lascelles has not got the pace to keep up with us here as Martial waits. It's a simple tap-in. It is Manchester United 2, Arsenal 0, and we've barely even played half an hour here at Old Trafford. I highlighted the weakness of this Arsenal team. It's showing. They are abysmal. And it's painful to say that being an Arsenal fan, but they never seem to bring in the right players in career mode, and it's costing them dearly. It'll be interesting to see just how bad a season they're actually having, because here so far, they're getting torn apart, and it's with relative ease that we are able to get past this Arsenal backline. They had a bit of possession in our half, gave it away. As soon as they gave it away, that was it. The chance was on. Emre Can, good ball through, and we knew what we needed to do to get the goal in the end. Pedrosa, look at the space here given to him as he finds Mane. Sadio Mane for number 3. Matthew Ryan pulls off the stop, and he is fuming with his defenders. I'm sure he can't quite believe what he's seeing in front of him in terms of their shape. They're all over the place. The form we're showing as well right now, will this year be the year that we finally get our hands on a league title? It's eluded us so far in the series. Dalot sends that down, right-footed shot. Went for it, we're 2-0 up. I can try those things, but it's easily dealt with by Ryan. But we've waited a long time for a league title, and the way we started this season, we could well do it. If we can keep this up, that's the big thing. We can't afford inconsistency this season. 2 additional minutes here in this one as Joe Willock has the ball. It's better from Arsenal late on here, but it's too late, honestly. It doesn't matter what you do at this stage because the 2 first-half goals has got us the victory here from Old Trafford. Essentially, looking at the 2 teams, that was probably the result you'd expect. We'll get a look at the league table today, see our Champions League opponents for the first knockout round before we go, and I will see you for that in just a moment. The Premier League table then is here for you to look at. Liverpool top it, 44 points, but we're in and around where we need to be. So, yeah, essentially, 22 games remain, and as long as we stay within the shout, anything could happen. Right now, it seems like the top 4 are the ones to watch out for. Spurs and Everton not far behind, but they're not quite in the same sort of area as the top 4 itself. City are the only other side in the league to have only conceded 3 goals. So I thought, you know, we're not scoring a lot of goals, but we're also not conceding too many. Maybe that'll be enough to win the title, but they've conceded the same amount and scored 12 more than us. So goal difference again. Yeah, let's not rely on that. Elsewhere then, let's take a quick look at the other games that we've got in store. So the Carabao Cup semi-final. I already think I showed you this. Liverpool is the team we'll play, so got that to look forward to. The Champions League, though, this is what we're interested in. Drum roll, please, as we get into this one then. So, the draw's not even been made. What? What do you mean? Every game has been played. Oh, have we got to wait for the Europa League dropouts? No, wait, what am I talking about? Europa League dropouts. It's the other way around. Champions League dropouts going to the Europa League. So why is the draw not actually being made yet? Let me skip the days, a couple of days, just to see. And then hopefully it will actually be made, because I want to show you that before we go today. All the games have been now played, so I don't see why the draw wouldn't have taken place yet. And we've also got to see as well if Player of the Year for 2024 has been announced, because I know it was sometime in December. We've got Liverpool coming up. That should be a good game. I highlighted that. So we'll see what that game brings. But we've skipped the days. Surely we've been given our opponents now then. If not, I apologise, and I can't show you this. Before we quickly look at that. Has it been announced? Well, it has. So the Champions League has now been announced. So Team of the Year 2024, shortlist for the defenders has been announced. So we know now then, final lineup to be announced on January 8th. So that is the date we need to keep an eye on. So, draw, Champions League. Let's go back to it. And here it is then. Roma are the team we will face in the round of 16. Schalke versus Atletico Madrid. Chelsea, PSG. What a game that is. Napoli, Monaco. Juve, Bayern as well. What a game there. City, Barcelona. Leverkusen, Real Madrid, and Lyon, Milan. That is an incredible run of ties. City and Barca both against each other. One of the, I guess you could argue, favourites about to be knocked out. Bayern, Juve as well. That's a good tie there. We've got Roma. Not sure about that one. Didn't we play, was it Roma? No, I think it was Inter, wasn't it, in the Europa League last season, I believe. We'll quickly have a look at where Roma are right now in the Serie A, so we know what we're facing. That will be in February anyway, so that's quite a long way away. They're 7th. So there we go. Napoli, 15 wins in 15 games. What's going on there? I don't know. But until next time, guys, anyway, that will be the end of today's video. A massive thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a huge thank you for all of your support on the channel. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, have a great day. Have a great evening. Stay safe, people. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Adios.